Let me show you how to go from 9 to 5 to entrepreneur. What's poppin', people? It's your boy the Beast of Ecom, and I am back with another video, dropping nothing but you already know, value bombs. So in today's video, I wanted to give you the exact high level blueprint that you can use to go from working a 9 to 5 into a full-time e-commerce entrepreneur. I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas, and 2019 is right around the corner. So if you are looking to change your life and do something different next year, then now is the time to put in the work. Make sure, of course, if you get some value from this one, which I can guarantee that you will, make sure you like, comment, and of course, smash that subscribe button, and be sure to hit the notification bell as well, so that you stay up to date with all of my latest content. I will be looking at all of the comments on this video and answering them as best as I possibly can. So if you have got any questions, then make sure you hashtag value bombs down below, ask a question, and I'll try and get round to answering those on this video. And finally, before we jump into the content, I have got an offer, end of year offer on at the moment in time for Ecom Beast 2.0. So if you do want to get in at a discounted rate, it's only valid until the 31st of December, midnight. So at the 1st of January, it goes back up to the usual price. The link for that will be down below. Anyway, let's put that to a side for 1 second. Let's jump straight into the computer and let's start learning. Okay, so let's jump straight into this video on how to make $10,000 per month Shopify dropshipping and quit your job. Hopefully, quit your job. Now, I've got tons of different things to show you in this video. It's going to be tons of value. I've got loads of tabs open up at the top of the bar, so I'm going to show you loads of different things. So yeah, make sure you stay to the end. You don't want to miss absolutely any of it. And of course, make sure you drop a comment down below if you've got any questions, and of course, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of the content. So first thing what I need to do is set your expectations, okay? So basically, no, it is not easy to do, nor can it happen overnight. Now, you know, I've worked many 9 to 5s before, and, you know, anyone who pitches e-commerce or Shopify dropshipping or whatever it may be online, or even making money online in general as something that is a get-rich-quick scheme or happens overnight, then they're flat out lying. It just doesn't happen overnight, so you will have to put in work. Now, you will have to put in extra work after your 9 to 5. And, you know, for some people, it's very hard or very stressful and they can't do it. You know, so you will have to put in, yeah, we'll have to go to work, do your 9 to 5, come home and, you know, put in those extra hours if you want to be successful and leave that job, okay? Personally, for myself, what the best sort of time structure that was working for me when I was working 9 to 5 is, you know, working from 7 p.m. till 12 a.m. at night or 1 a.m. at night. So my routine would be I'd get up, go to work at 7:30 in the morning, get to work from 9 to 5, come home, eat some food, sleep because I'll be absolutely knackered, and then from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. then start working on my stores and start testing out products and all those sorts of things. So that is what I advise personally for yourself, but you know, everyone's got a few hours spare in the day to, you know, whether it be watching Netflix, whatever, but allocate that time to being successful. Now, yes, it can be done. I've personally done it before, which I am doing now, of course. I work, you know, full-time online and have worked 9 to 5s, and many other people that you see out there have, of course, achieved it as well. Now, finally, yes, you will need money, okay? $1,000 what I advise as a minimum. Anyone who says you can get up and running and start with dropshipping with $200, I don't advise it whatsoever, because if you don't get, you know, you can, but you're not going to have enough budget to test enough products. So you're pretty much going to have to hit the nail on the head with your first product to make any sales and become successful, which, you know, realistically, it's not going to happen. So you will need money to get up and testing and running with. So now I've set the expectations. Let me show you just one of my stores. You can see that this store done 2 million this year. And the people who actively follow me will know that they will see that this store isn't the actual store that done $1 million per month. This is another one of my stores. So, you know, once you get to a level where you've developed systems and you get good at what you're doing, you can, of course, have multiple different stores. So this is just one store that I've got, and I've got a few others as well. But nevertheless, it's still done 2 mil this year. And yeah, you know, it still can be achieved, you know, once you know what you're doing and you get good at selling online. So back to the blueprint, and let me show you what you need to do to get up and running with things, okay? So first things first is you need to open up a Shopify store. Now, that is the platform that everyone out there uses. Just head over to shopify.com or .co.uk and hit the free trial. Now, there will be a link down below in the description or the first comment that will say free 14-day trial. You can click on that, and that will, of course, give you a free 14-day trial. Yes, I do get commission from it, but if you're going to do it, then you can take advantage of this value that I'm giving away today. So the link for that will be down below, okay? So that's the first step that you need to do. Then, of course, you need to set up a general store with a clean design. Now, why do I say a general store? If you're setting up a general store, then it allows you to go into any sort of different niche. Now, you can have niche stores or general stores. And if you are just getting up and running with things, then just open up a general store. It will allow you then to not limit yourself into a box or into a certain type of product to sell. Now, when I say a clean design, I personally always like, in terms of color schemes, a white background. Always have a white background on the websites. And in terms of color schemes, I like to accent that with either a blue for trust or green, which obviously everyone likes green for health, growth, and stuff like that, and or orange, which is used by Amazon or eBay, and even AliExpress and Alibaba both use orange as well. So they're the sort of color schemes that I like to use on a general store, okay? Now, in terms of what you need to do is come up with a brand, store name, and domain. Now, don't overthink this, okay? Don't overthink this whatsoever. And you can go to this website here, which is called Lean Domain Search, which is what I like to use. And what you can do is you just got to then come up with a anchor word. So whatever your anchor word is, what you want your store to be. Now, it could be just like something gadgets or deals or market or, whatever it may be. I've just put in gadgets here. And this website is fantastic. So it comes up with all of the available .com names. I'm not sure how real time this is, so you may go through and some may be taken. But it's still a fantastic website, and you can do it by popularity, by length, by the start search term, or by the end search term. So if gadgets at the end or at the start of the domain, I've just put it at the ends, and you can see here we can do things like spin gadgets or strong gadgets, union gadgets, or we've got here town gadgets, contact gadgets, second gadgets, but you know what I'm on about. So just go onto one of these websites and find a domain name that's, that has a bit of a ring to it. I personally only like 2 syllables. So something that instead of having it, an extra long domain name. Okay. So that is what you need to then do. Now, what you need to do then is once you've got that and got that all up and running is, search for stores with other inspirations. So you can do things such as Google myshopify.com and then a word, or my IPs, or look on the Shopify exchange. So to do a Google search, what you can do is if you just type in myshopify.com, and if we put plus, let's say gadgets, like that one there. And what you will find is that these will all be dropshipping, well, not dropshipping stores, but they will all be Shopify stores. This one looks like a dropshipping store anyway. So you can see here, start by Shopify. And if we have a look at any other ones, so let's go back off this. Let's check this one. And now all of these will just be Shopify stores. So here's another one. Again, another drop shipping store. But you can just do that by a search. Just literally just type in myshopify.com. So let me just go back and show you that. myshopify.com, and then plus in whichever niche that you want to, or niche that you want to put in there. It came up with gadgets, beauty, or whatever it may be. And you can start looking at all of these different stores. Another thing you can do is, of course, look at the exchange, Shopify exchange. So this is where people go to sell their Shopify sites. And what we can do is we can browse by all sorts of industries. There'll be ones on here that says drop shipping as well. So if we click on drop shipping, and we can sort by revenue. So let's sort by, nope, let's go back. And let's sort by revenue when it decides to load. Height. And there we go. So some of these are private listed, so you won't be able to see any of them. We have a look at what have we got? So rain, but some of these are all drop shipping size. Gadgets catalog. We just have a look at gadgets catalog. See what this store is like, and we can see the actual website. So if we click on that, just exit off that, exit off that. So we can see this is another drop shipping website. You can take inspiration from them. These guys look like they're using a white background, and you can see that they've got a blue kind of accent on this website. So we click on a product, have a look. So it looks like they've got a blue accent on it. Not a fantastic website, if I'm being perfectly honest, but again, you can take inspiration from that to into your store. So once you've kind of done that, then the recommended themes that you want to get up and running with. Well, this would probably be beforehand, but recommended themes is Venture or Brooklyn. Now, only these two I recommend. I don't reckon any of the others are all that. Again, these are 100% free. So this is the Venture one that Shopify give you for free. So you don't have to pay anything for these themes. Venture is one that I like to use, and Brooklyn is the other one. Very professional. Don't think just because they're free they're cheap, they're crap or anything like that. They're very professional and very, very, very well designed. So they're the two that I advise you to get up and running. Now, if you are using paid themes, then Shoptimize or Booster are the ones that I would recommend, and have used those on my stores as well. You can just do a Google search and you'll find those. Now, required apps. I've put required apps and recommended apps. So required apps are the ones that you pretty much need to have on your store, okay, to get up and running with. So abandonment protector, which is for abandoned cart emails. Basically, when someone abandons their cart, you want to be able to follow up with them to try and push through that sale. Obolo, of course, which is for importing your products from AliExpress and fulfilling products as well, which is pretty much most people use Obolo, and the most common one that is out there. A currency converter for if you are selling worldwide. So, if you are selling in all different countries, then you want to be able to display those prices in the currency that the person is viewing in. So if they're viewing from UK, it wants to show up in pounds. If they're shopping from the States, it wants to show up in dollars. Okay, so that's what you need to do. Now, if we have a look at this abandoned cart protector, this is a fantastic app that I personally like to use. And right about now, the people in Ecom Beast 2.0 are using my sequences, and right about now they are getting over 20%, pretty much over 20 to 25% recovery rate on their abandoned cart emails. So yeah, that's what you get free of charge. You get my copy and pasted sequences in Ecom Beast 2.0. However, this is a fantastic app for recovering, and I would advise you to get this on your store to start with. Okay, so in terms of recommended apps, now there are some that are recommended. Looks, which is of course just for reviews, which provides social proof, and because people who are purchasing from your store most of the time are not going to know what your business is and never purchased from your store previously. So you need to instill that trust and remove as much friction as you possibly can. One way to do that is by instilling trust. Trust badges and reviews are the two main ways. So Looks is an app to do that. Pixel Perfect as well. You can install the Pixel without this. However, I personally like to use this app because it gives you a few little bit more features, and an upsell app. Now, the upsell app, which I personally like to use, is this one here. There are loads of different out there. I have used, but this is one that I've been using for quite a while now. And I have got a video out there on my channel on a specific strategy on how I use this to do over 100K in 30 days on a brand new store. So feel free to check that video out. But upselling is a very important part of staying in the game and increasing your AOV, which is average order value for those who are completely new to e-commerce or selling online. Okay, so this is a fantastic app that I do like to use. So the next step is what you're going to need to do is open up a Facebook Business Manager. Okay, and this is what you need to do to advertise your products essentially. Now, I will mention here that I have got a free course, 100% free course. But what you need to do is, of course, is just set up a business manager and open up an ad account to advertise. Now, what you need to do is a very important part is add friends or family as admins to the business manager, which a lot of people don't do, and then their ad account or personal account gets banned and they can't access anything. So this is a very important step. Do not miss out on this step. Make sure you add friends, family as admins, so if anything does go pear-shaped, then you can still access your account. Okay, so make sure you do that. Then of course you want to install your pixel on your website so you can track all of your advertising campaigns effectively. You can check out my 100% free course, which shows you step by step how to do all of this. Okay, 100% free course. The link for it will be down below. It's a 100% starter course. It shows you how to do this over the shoulder in Facebook and on Shopify and all that sort of stuff. So make sure you check that out. Okay, moving on. Finding winning products and defining your niche. Now, I think you shouldn't define your niche beforehand. You should look for products and then start to define your niche. Okay. So winning products are either these two categories. Okay. They generally always fall into these two categories. Either cool, quirky, unique, and being sold to a passionate audience, or they solve a problem, such as they make the consumer's life easier, or they save the consumer money. Generally it's those two, but they essentially solve a problem. Okay, and people would say they're a little bit easier to sell, but you can see it as that, I suppose. Now, what you want to then do is use AliExpress, Amazon, and Facebook to spot potential winning products, and they're kind of the main ways to find your winning products. There are different websites out there, but they're the main sort of ones that you will be using and where you'll find the majority of your winning products. Now, you can use the Facebook graph search with using Facebook, and I like to use this website here, which is called lookupid.com /Facebook search HTML, and I'm going to show you it now. Okay, so this is the product. Let's exit off some of these. This is the website here, lookup-id.com, and if you scroll down to page search keywords, and if we type in here get yours today and hit the search, and we'll see what pops up. So what it will do is it will do a search for you. It'll put it in brackets as well, and we can see here different products. We can see here this is some sort of nail polish. If we go down here, this is Gary Vaynerchuk. This is a one of those beanie hats, and you can see 11,000 likes, 1.5 thousand comments, 5,200 shares, and 1.2 million views. So very much a product that we could have a look and see if it's potentially worth testing. Okay, this product here, now there's a little tip here. Obviously I wouldn't say that this was a winning product, because it could be, it could not be, but the likes are 38,000. However, the shares are only 242, and you want to be going off shares. Shares are the most important thing. It goes shares, then comments, then likes. Okay, likes are just likes. Shares are more powerful. So this product here, something, I don't even not sure what it is, but it looks like a travel wardrobe. A very fantastic product, 1.2 million views. Not very nice amount of shares, but you get what I'm talking about. A very fantastic tool to use to find winning products. Okay, what you want to then do is, of course, is force Facebook into showing you more winning products by liking the page. So you can like that page, save the advert, visit the website as well, add it to cart, and of course initiate checkout as well, so that Facebook then puts you into that buyer category, so that they're going to show you more products, because Facebook think that you're one of those people who are interested in buying products essentially, and everyone's put into a different bucket on Facebook, and when you're considered someone who is clicking on adverts and actively adding to cart and actively initiating checkout, Facebook goes, oh, okay, this person is someone who may convert, let's show them more adverts. So that is a little tip that you need to do. What you then can do as well is, another thing that I use is use softwares or websites. Now, I personally don't use many softwares or websites that are out there, if I'm being 100% honest, okay? I only really put out or do a video or anything like that on something that I personally use. I'm not into just promoting any old random stuff just for commissions. It makes no sense whatsoever. However, I do use Ecom Hunt, and I have found winning products from Ecom Hunt before, okay? So I will recommend it. Very cheap to use. Not sure what it is. I think it's like $10 or $15 a month. I think it's $20 a month. Not that much anyway. And pretty much one product or one sale can cover that for, you know, a month. So no problem whatsoever. Now, a link for that will be down below as well. But basically, it's a fantastic website. They upload products pretty much on a daily basis that have been personally sourced, and they all have a little bit potential. So when you click on show me the money, it will show you the website that is selling it. It will give you an AliExpress link to source it. It will give you an Alibaba link. It will give you an Amazon link as well, and stuff like that. So a very fantastic website, and like I've mentioned, you can sort by different categories, and all of it goes all the way back to 62. So you can go through all of these ones as well and have a look at all of these different products. So I have found winning products from Ecom Hunt. So again, I'm only going to really recommend anything that I personally use myself. Okay. So moving on to the fourth part is testing products. Okay. So first thing you want to do, of course, is once you've found your products that fit that criteria, which is the most important part. Then what you want to do is you want to test website conversion campaigns. Okay. And you always want to optimize for purchase, even if brand new. And a lot of people do say, you know, I've got no pixel data, I haven't done anything, you know, should I still go for purchase? Yes, go for purchase, because you want Facebook to send you people who are more likely to convert, and people who Facebook have put into that category of being potential buyers. They're the ones that are going to be sent and shown your advert. So make sure you optimize for purchase, even if you're brand new, okay? Next, what you're going to need to do is, once you've got your products, is create a video advert for those products. Now, there's two things that you can do. You can do it yourself, or you can outsource it. If you want to do it yourself, then there's loads of different things out there. Camtasia is very easy to use, or you can use Premiere Pro. There's loads of different YouTube videos out there on how to use both of those systems. Very easy and very intuitive to use. If you don't want to go through all of that, then you can, of course, outsource it. Just jump into some of the Facebook groups, okay, and ask about, and they can be done for pretty much $10 to $15. Then of course, what you want to do is create 8 to 10 ad sets. One broad interest or angle per ad set. It's personally what works the best if you're starting out, and your targeting can be anything from worldwide to top English speaking countries, or to tier 1 countries. And just to give you a real quick, just to show you that really quickly. So as you can see, here is a website conversion campaign, and if we have a look here, we've got conversions campaign here, and these are all of our different ad sets. So if we have a look here, you can see all of our different ad sets. They're all different angles, and that's generally what you want to be doing, okay? Creating 8 different ad sets. I only have 6 there. However, you want one broad interest per angle, per ad set. So if I have a look at this one, it's only just got 1 in there. So you can see it's, if you scroll down, it's only got interior design in there. This one's only probably going to have interior design in there, and this one has got just lighting in there. So one broad interest per ad set is the way to go, okay? Scaling up your winners. So what you want to do is you need to work out your break-even point and your break-even ROAS. And personally, what you want to be doing is aiming for at least a profit of $15, okay? Anything less than that is going to be very hard to scale if you're not upselling, or when you start to do, you know, higher numbers. So anything less than, you want to find a product that's got a $15+ profit into it. Then of course, what you need to do is you need to learn how your ad account reacts to scaling. Now this will come over time, okay? This will something that you'll generally learn as you go on. So the more products that you get to scale, the better you'll become at it. But there's sort of different ways to scale. So you can duplicate winning ad sets and increase the budget. So say, for example, you were starting at $10, you duplicate it to $50 and see how that would work. Or alternatively, you've got the increase in ad set budget by 20% to 30% every 2 to 3 days. So if it's profitable over 2 to 3 days, increase it by 20%. Again, if it's profitable again over those 2 to 3 days, again, increase it again. What you need to do, of course, is cut bad ad sets ASAP, okay? Do not fall in love. And so many people fall in love with products and think that it's going to recover or that it's going to work out or something like that. You know, generally once it starts going downhill, unless you start introducing new creatives and stuff like that, it's generally not going to, you know, jump back to life. So don't fall in love and just cut it. If the numbers don't add up, cut it and move on, okay? Well, of course, if you want to start doing the big numbers, then of course you need to learn how to manual bid for exponential growth. However, it is not for beginners, okay? Don't start manual bidding straight away. It's a scaling strategy. If you don't know how to do it, just ignore it, okay? And stick to those other two that I've mentioned. Now, the final point is, of course, outsourcing your team. And of course, jobs that you need to outsource is first and foremost order fulfillment, and then secondly customer service. They're the two things and two main things that you need to outsource, okay? And you can use Upwork to post job interviews and hire your team. And Upwork is a fantastic website to start off with. I've pretty much got all of my VAs from Upwork. You can see that I've got a post here. This is just an old void one. But if you click on freelancers, we can click freelancers and put in, you know, Shopify fulfillment. And you can post a job, which is ideally what you want to do, is post a job. But we can see here some of these people are so he's $7. Oberlo, he knows how to use Oberlo, which is obviously a fantastic thing. Experienced Shopify customer support and virtual assistant. So again, she's only $5, 100% success rate. You can read obviously all of their things, but what you would do first is put out a job description. Create a job description, post a job, and a lot of these people will apply for it. You then of course shortlist them, and then those that are shortlisted, potentially interview them, give them a trial run, and then of course hire the best ones. Then of course the final step is develop systems so you can finally leave your job and become a full-time entrepreneur. So every business will have systems in place, okay? And like I said, once you've then developed a system for one store, you can replicate that to another store, and you can have multiple stores, and that's how you potentially, you know, you can grow into, you know, the sky is pretty much the limit once you've cracked one store. It's just a case of replicating different stores and then moving into branded stores or niche stores, or pretty much doing what the hell you want once you learn how everything works. So they are the key steps that you need to do if you are, of course, currently working a 9-to-5, and for 2019 you want to venture into the world of selling online, e-commerce, Shopify, dropshipping. They are the things that need to be done. Remember, it will not happen overnight. No, of course, it isn't easy or a get-rich-quick scheme. However, it can be done, as myself and many other people who are out there have done it before. And no doubt someone watching this video will take action and go on to create a very profitable store next year. So I hope that it is you that goes on to you know, absolutely crush it next year. So if you did get some value from this video, then make sure of course you like, comment, and of course smash that subscribe button, and be sure to hit the notification bell as well so that you stay up to date with all of my latest content and become a part of the notification gang. Any questions that you do have, make sure you do comment down below. I will be going through as many questions as I possibly can to try and help you guys out, because at the end of the day, 2019 is going to be a big year for some people, and someone watching this video will go on to create a very profitable e-commerce store, and I'm hoping that it's you. Hit me up on Instagram, drop me a like, drop me a DM, drop me a follow, and we can try and connect on there. And of course, if you do want to check out that 100% free course, then the link for that will be down below. However, if you want something a little bit more advanced, then make sure you take advantage of the Ecom Beast end of year offer that is on right about now, only valid until the end of the year, so you got a matter of days. And again, the link for that will be down below. That is it for this video. I hope you got some value. I hope you have a fantastic 2019. We're all ready to crush it. People are out here making their dreams come true every single day. So remember, most important thing is to take action. So that is it for this video. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.